I'm not sure who would take this, who would be the most knowledgeable in this, but talk a little bit about the production on this record, because, as Matt said, it does sound a bit different. To me personally, I love the fact that it's very tight, but at the same time doesn't sound super polished. It has that kind of desert rock quality to it that so many, we could list the bands, but so many bands have. And I can't say enough good things about it, because it feels natural, but still like you guys are a razor sharp band.
Well, we can both talk, actually. I can talk about the instrumental part, and as I said earlier, when the producer just came into the rehearsal room and challenged us to record it live on tape, we just thought, well, okay, we just gotta rehearse it the fuck out of ourselves. Just like playing every time, every night, I like many hours. And then when we went into the studio, he was like, well, what do you want to, I was asking him, well, what amp should I use? And he said, what are you asking about? Well, bring your own amp. What settings should I put it? What are you talking about? What are the settings you use in your rehearsal room? Just do it like you always do in the rehearsal room. This was a big difference from the previous processes we had. And then when I asked him, well, you know what? But I got on my stomp boxes. Is that how you call it in English? The pedals. Yeah. And he was like, just use the pedals like you normally do. But whenever I recorded in one of the other albums, I was like, I had to step on them first and then start recording. He said, fuck it, you're recording live. Just stomp that thing and just do it, And it was a great time, Only the instrumental basic tracks were recorded live. The vocals were recorded separately. But after the initial period where just fine tuning, okay, the drums, okay, they're all tuned up, and the sound, the guitar is this loud enough because we're all in the same room, and you don't want the mic of the snare drum to get the guitar sound or the bass sound, After that period, it was like just 3 days of just having a great time, When I listen to our records, I listen also to memories, and when I'm listening to a song, I'm envisioning a certain memory that song gives me, and normally those memories are of the moment of creation of the song or the recording moment of the song. When I listen to this record, I always remember just like we're having a great time playing and recording the album, and then going outside to have a beer after the song is done, So it was a really, really cool process, and the production actually it was very fresh, When you do it in this way. For instance, we were recording a song called Feel Surreal. It's one of the bonus tracks.
Okay.
And we recorded it, and we were like, the producer said, guys, come in here. Let's listen to this. And we were like, okay. And when it got to the middle part, we were like, this isn't working, So we started talking about, why isn't this working? And then somebody came up with an idea, and then we went back into the room, created it on the spot, and recorded it like 5 minutes later, So it's much more flexible. This whole process of production and recording it worked great for us. And as for the vocals, maybe Johnny can tell you more.
Rafa almost says it all, but yes, my process was not only on the studio. I made myself many pre-productions, because as you know, we're not from the States or from UK. We're from Portugal, so I don't know if I'm saying the right words, and I say that, so I have to show a lot of people, so it stays the closest to the English.
Sure.
Well, yeah, you understand. Sure. So when I get to the studio, I was despite all that work, I was not comfortable with some 2 or 3 songs, and I told our producer, man, I want to do something different, man. because the other guys of the band wasn't in the recording sessions. So I was like, man, I want to do something completely different. And he was like, man, let's do it. And I remember when I brought the guys to listen, it was like, man, I don't like this. I don't care if you don't like it. It's almost like, because it suits better the song, and now I'm happy. And then after 2-3 listens, they were like, man, you guys are right. This sounds way better. So that thing you heard on the album, it's more spontaneous. So that's a vibe. That's a more spontaneous vibe on the record. So
thanks for listening to Aftershocks. For more episodes, go to our website at www.aftershockspodcast.com. Visit us on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages for more news and information on the podcast. And be sure to subscribe, listen to, and review all episodes on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all other podcast platforms. For your music listening pleasure, visit our website or go to www.shockwavesradio.com. For all comments and questions, please email us at info@aftershockspodcast.com.